When designing my home for the holidays, the first thing that I do is think of a concept. I knew I wanted my holiday decor to blend with my regular everyday decor, but also eliminate some things. Like, it's okay to take away your normal everyday decor so your holiday decor can really shine. So I really wanted to lean in on the chocolate brown, and I thought about what would complement that nicely and what would pop. And I knew that red would be unexpected with it, but it feels luxurious, almost like a box of chocolate, and then add in that natural green. So I always start with the initial concept first and see how I can bring that to life. Hi, I'm Alvin Wayne. I'm an interior designer here in Long Island City, and this is my holiday home. When you enter my home, the first room you see is the dining room. I am a firm believer that holidays and Christmas should not take over the entire home, but should accentuate the design you already have. And in my dining room, I have a pastoral themed wallpaper and this stone table, and I just really wanted to enhance it with holiday. So as you can see, it is set for entertaining with the glassware, the platter with fruits that bring in that red color of the holiday spirit, and these brass candle holders that I actually stole from my mom. Do not tell her. Well, she probably knows now. But I actually took these from my mom, and these are just some candles with ribbon. And I feel like this makes it really festive and like ready for the holiday season. On the back wall in the window, we did a little holiday greenery. It's actually fresh pine with sprigs of red placed throughout. It's untraditional in a sense, but it's almost traditional. So I wanted it to be modern and you still get that whole sense and feel of the holiday spirit, and it actually smells really, really good. In the entryway, I actually designed this table. It was made from remnants. It's the perfect spot to drop your keys, sunglasses. I have ottomans here so you can sit down and take your shoes off, because it's New York, you definitely want to take your shoes off. But there's a moment here of holiday, that holiday greenery and that scent of the pine just really welcomes you into the space so you can see what's to come. And as you enter into the rest of my home, it opens up before you go into the living room in all its glory, decked out for the holidays. The main focal point of the living room is the garland. So the color scheme really comes from the overall design of my home. I used a lot of browns and neutral colors and metallics, as you can see with the chrome sconces. The wall is in a Venetian plaster finish, so it looks like leather, but it's smooth to the touch. And this really set the precedent for using brown as a base color for the holidays. Most people feel like brown isn't a Christmas color, but I really wanted to play into that and popping it with red and then the green, because these are colors that you find in nature. And I really wanted to make it feel luxurious, sophisticated, but still festive. So I did a crazy asymmetrical garland here on the fireplace using all natural materials. This is real greens. These are actually dyed red, but it's safe for the plants. The greenery also falls into this light fixture that's shaped like an ornament that I was obsessed with and had to have. It actually keeps falling apart, but that's the magic of it all. I love when things are supposed to be something, but they're kind of deconstructed. You can see the inner workings of it. I'm not mad at it, and it works. Here, since my vibe was already the red and green with the brown, I really wanted to go more sophisticated, more designer-esque, I guess you should say. But I really wanted to push the envelope on what people would think a traditional Christmas is. So here I did different shades of brown. We have matte, we have shiny, the ribbon is a velvet, and then I have a satin ribbon, and just different shades of brown and layering those together, because I wanted to continue that brown cascading onto the floor just like I did with the greenery. And I don't have a Christmas tree, and I felt like this was substantial enough to carry the weight of the gifts underneath it. And since I did not do a Christmas tree, I opted for a floral arrangement here in the corner next to the sofa. And I just thought, like, why not balance out the greenery and the splashes of red in this arrangement to almost feel like a Christmas tree, but it's not really a Christmas tree. Underneath it, I actually have real gifts here. The gifts in brown, they're just for decor, they're fake. But the gifts here are actually real gifts, and I did not wrap them. I opted just to do ribbon around them because I thought the packaging was actually really, really fun and festive, and they brought in more color. Again, just because my color scheme is the browns, the reds, we can also add in a little more color but still tie it back in with the brown ribbon. And I think these are beautiful, especially when you give them to people. It'll actually work with their decor as well, not just my decor. I also love stone and I love music, so I'm taking DJ lessons. And what is the holidays without the perfect holiday soundtrack? So yes, I do practice here with my little holiday playlist that I have going, but this stone is beautiful. It is, I forget the name of it, but I love how it plays in with the metallic tones that I have in the home. So it is like blues and greens. Again, it's colors found in nature, but it also plays well into the holiday decor with the metallics, with the greens. And it's a natural thing, just like my plants. Now in the kitchen, I opted not to do any holiday decor here because I felt like it was substantial enough in the space adjacent to it. However, the colors in the kitchen already play into the overall design and the holiday decor that I already did. So we have the brown in the countertop, we have a little bit of black that's reflected in the artwork back there, the lightness of the white, and I just felt like sometimes you have to give your eye a moment to rest before you go for the full feast. It's like, this is the little appetizer and then you go in for the meal. Here in the bedroom, I kind of strayed away from the darker tones of the living room. I wanted to go lighter, but still keep it in the neutral tones. Hence this travertine wallpaper. Again, I love stone, so I wanted to play off of that in this room in a unique and playful way, but still sophisticated. So we have the travertine wallpaper based in creams and tones. The bedding, I went with a striped duvet to kind of, it's reminiscent of candy canes, so to speak. You know, like a butterscotch candy cane, but the stripes play into the candy cane or the ribbon effect that I use on the gift wrap. And here on this pedestal, I always have a moment of florals, whether it's tropical florals, leaves. And so it only made sense to bring a touch of holiday into this space with the fresh pine, the pine cones, and the touch of red, which really pops in this neutral space. Again, it's still colors that are found in nature. It's still soothing, but we have a holiday moment over here. And I actually work in here too. So you'll see all of my stone selections, wood selections, fabric. I get my Carrie Bradshaw on here at the desk, but it's a light and airy space, but it's still grounded in those neutrals. And this is a fun way that you can just bring holiday into your everyday space. The holiday time to me is like really getting together and just enjoying each other's company and celebrating.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next time.